Name changed, REC to NIT. The campus has changed significantly. Some identifiable spaces are there, but it's gone through a change. I think the new buildings are, so they're actually now like two different campuses on one, the old and the new. The old upgraded, the bathrooms smell the same. I think it's getting there. Frankly, I come with actually no expectations. Because remember, I'm visiting the campus after 40 years. So I never came back for my own convocation. So this is the only convocation I've attended. But I think I'm very pleasantly surprised. And as far as my perception of what NITs RECs would have been, I think it's major. I think it's been extremely gratifying in very objective terms. I'm resentful of the fact that you guys have the facility that I never had. A lot of my blood, sweat and tears have gone into the foundation of this place that you're enjoying. We have restaurants, swimming pools, what the hell. I mean, it's a resort or bloody technical institute. Anyway. But so be it. At least I'm proud that somewhere I'm part of your guys' history. And we toil, we just find branches. Yeah, so I think it's well on its way. I think it's just short of the threshold. And probably, no, with technology now the exposure is obviously there. So it's good that there's a level playing field. It's a global level playing field. So whether it's an IIT guy, so only competencies, or I won't even call it competency. I was a loser at college. Look where I am, felicitating me for distinguished alumni. So it's not about academics per se. You want to be sound in mind. But it's a global level playing field. And I do believe that everyone has access to everything. You needn't go to the library anymore actually. Not hypothetically, realistically. The internet is giving you all that. I did my moment of inertia problems on the slide. And because I was insecure of that, one day during an exam my slide rule sort of gave way, and that entire multiplication 34 times against time, answering whatever 5 or 6 minutes. I did it manually. And now you guys, you know, so I hate you guys in that sense. But I feel quite proud and gratified that it's come so far. And hence your thing of my vision for NIT, I couldn't get better actually. It's just keep on moving like this. Even the deficiencies in sensibility, my general vibe, quality of students is perhaps far more grounded and very strange. I think they've evolved. Also because of competition and the fact that you have to mean business. It can't be just because your dad said to become an engineer or a doctor. Everyone has a choice, by the way. So my vision is yes, and it's far beyond my expectations. I mean, from 5 branches to subsets where people are doing double kind of graduation, it's fantastic. And I haven't been on the campus. The last I went to the IIT Bombay was in 2000 when I had an external examiner for my Viva or something for my PhD. And cut to 15, 16 years later, I'm coming back to my alma mater. And I would rate this, what I've seen today, as perhaps better in concept of maybe the IITs, the Kharagpur or Bombay. But then, not today. So I really don't know. After technological upgrades, what's happened. So yeah, just stick there. My feedback for all you guys is that it'll help you in life. It's not just about my 3 hours experience at the convocation. everything is fine. But you will become global players, actually not because of hardware, because of software. And that's not technological software. One is time management skills, and the second is communication skills. If you want to be equal to the rest, these are the two skills. Whether formally structured as a credit course or just lectures or just reading. I mean, I'd rate you pretty low based on today's experience on time management and communication. I haven't been exposed enough to that, but I get a good vibe. I think in this day and age, I would not be intimidated by the faculty. In my time, I was shit scared. I lived in fear because of many reasons. I don't want to go there on record. Many reasons that could have been avoidable. But I think education is not just about academic learning, it's also about life skills. And what that environment, the raw sort of early days, everyone was on probation. Of course, this was not that early. When was the institute founded?
1961.
61. So I'm 69. Yeah, pretty formative even then. So everyone was groping, campuses were being laid out. We had no mobiles then, obviously. No STDs either. You just had to go to the post office, book a trunk call or something. And write inland letters, so there's no WhatsApp. So your parents got worried, if you didn't write back or the mail didn't reach them. But where was I going? I was trying to say alumni relations. Yeah. So yeah, I think see, times have to change. We were 1,200 guys, 6 girls, 4 girls were day scholars. Look at the gender ratio now. Look at the confidence with which women are walking on the campus. Now, if they're equal to the guy, then I think it's a natural order that this divide between faculty and who's from what state has to go, because such mindsets will be redundant, they'll be thrown out, they'll be purged out, there's no pay. Now that's what I'm saying. So 40 years ago, we had to be very careful, tread softly, pretend. There was a lot of lies in social interaction, whether it was your colleagues, whether it was whatever. So what I learned was empathy, how to be a chameleon, that become adaptable in such a way that it became difficult not to be, I was in everyone's sort of eyes in a sense. I could avoid notoriety or popularity or whatever you want to call it. But those were tough times. And I find the atmosphere very easy. And just for that redemption or retribution or whatever you want to call it, I'm happy that I came back. Because there were some things I needed to get out of my system, forgive, condone, live down. There was some baggage. I think this visit has brought that down. Yeah. So I was telling somebody that, I didn't choose anything. Sometimes life chooses you, but you have to keep options open. But if I were to, let me see, how do I sum this cleverly on Monday morning? If I were to sum it up as the secret, say, of my checkered career, then I'd maybe use some quotations. The first one that comes to mind is from a book called Alice in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. And the saying is, the line is, if you don't know where you're going, then any road will do. So you leave it. The other, which is very important personally for me, because life has been a series of lucky accidents, and this is from a play by Tennessee Williams called A Streetcar Named Desire. And the line is, I've always depended on the kindness of strangers. And the third, I don't know the source of this one, but that's what I tell all my students whenever I teach, is that be very careful about what you want, because you might get it. Yeah. So I guess that's what happened. Open up. Society's opened up, campus is looking good, interactions are nice, some barriers are down. Already I liked what I saw, as I said, in terms of the curriculum, that instead of 5, I've actually, and look at the line of people taking degrees, there are actually 30 odd options within the realm, which is great. But I'm saying, don't let that bind you. It begins here, it doesn't end here. So your choices should be limited by the fact that one major chapter has just, when you graduate, has culminated, and then that's what you've become. So it's not that your life ends there, a chapter ends. It's not that your life begins there, a chapter begins. And there will be many more chapters. So when you start on this next chapter, keep it open. There might be several other chapters. And don't look for careers, look for vocations. So I tell people that, I don't have a profession. I have only hobbies, and some of them pay. Vocation is where you are very good at what you are doing and you desperately want to do what you are doing. So the day those two happen, that's like a perfect marriage. And that's what everyone should be headed to.